She married for soft life, but the village had already written her lesson.
Mama, Zainab,
what happened after she entered that house? Nobody saw it coming. Everyone said Zainab was lucky. Very lucky. At 23, she got married. Not just married. Married well. Her husband, Sadiq, had a job. A small car. And dreams bigger than his pocket. Zainab smiled like she had escaped poverty. Because in her mind, marriage was an upgrade. No more struggle. No more suffering. No more listening to elders. Especially village elders. That was her belief. And it was strong. Too strong. Sadiq was quiet. Gentle. The kind of man that avoided arguments. But there was one person he never argued with. Not once. His mother. Mama Sadia. She lived in the village. Strong back. Sharp eyes. Slow voice. She didn't talk too much. But when she talked, people listened. She had raised 5 children alone. Farmed. Traded. Survived. So when Sadiq brought Zainab home after the wedding, Mama Sadia looked at her once. And understood everything. The greeting was lazy. The smile was forced. The respect was missing. Mama Sadia said nothing. That silence was dangerous. Zainab noticed the old woman stare and whispered to her friend. Village women are too proud. The ground heard her. The wedding ended. Guests left. Music stopped. Zainab entered her marriage fully confident. The first month was sweet. Very sweet. She woke up late. Ordered food. Posted pictures. Married life is soft, she wrote online. People liked. People commented. People envied. Sadiq worked harder. Came home tired. Zainab complained. Why are you late? Why is there no money? Why is this life hard? Each question landed like a stone. Sadiq suggested something one night. His voice was calm. Maybe we should visit my mother for some time. Zainab laughed. Not a small laugh. A loud one. Village. After marriage. That laugh caught the room. Sadiq looked away. That was the first crack. The journey to the village came 2 weeks later. Money was tight. Bills were heavy. Zainab packed reluctantly. Complaining the whole way. This place has no light. No network. No comfort. Mama Sadia was waiting. She welcomed them warmly. Food ready. Water fetched. Zainab sat down. Ate. Finished. She didn't say thank you. Mama Sadia noticed. That night, Zainab pushed the plate away. I don't eat this kind of food at night. The room went quiet. Mama Sadia smiled. Slowly. That smile was not happiness. Morning came fast. Too fast. At 5 a.m., Mama Sadia knocked gently. My daughter, come and help me fetch water. Zainab turned to the wall. Pulled the wrapper over her head. Mama Sadia fetched the water herself. She said nothing. But she remembered. By 9 a.m., Zainab was awake. Phone in hand. Recording. Village life is stressful, she said, laughing. Aunties watched quietly. Mama Sadia entered the room later. Shoes on the bed. Clothes scattered. Dirty plates untouched. She spoke softly. In this house, we train wives, not queens. Zainab rolled her eyes. That afternoon, Mama Sadia handed her a peso. Pound yam. Zainab laughed again. I didn't marry to suffer. The peso fell. The sound echoed. Mama Sadia picked it up slowly. Her eyes did not blink. Then why did you marry my son? Zainab had no answer. That night, she complained to Sadiq. Your mother hates me. She wants to punish me. Mama Sadia was outside the door. She heard everything. She didn't cry. She didn't shout. She made a decision. The next morning, Mama Sadia spoke calmly. Zainab will stay with me in the village for 1 month. Zainab screamed, cried, threatened to leave the marriage. Sadiq froze. He said nothing. That silence changed everything. As Zainab packed angrily, Mama Sadia said only one sentence. Soft life teaches nothing. Reality teaches everything. Zainab laughed bitterly as the car moved. She thought she had escaped. She didn't see Mama Sadia smiling. Not an angry smile. A teacher smile. And the lesson had just begun. She thought leaving the village meant freedom. But freedom without money is a trap. And the trap closed faster than she expected. Zainab returned to the city angry. Very angry. Angry at the village. Angry at Mama Sadia. Angry at Sadiq. She told herself one thing. I will never go back there. But life did not agree. The first week felt normal. Sadiq went to work. Zainab stayed home. She woke late. Checked her phone. Scrolled endlessly. But something was different. Money finished faster. No food delivery. No small shopping. No random spending. Zainab complained. Why is money finishing like this? Are you hiding money from me? Sadiq sighed. I'm trying. That answer annoyed her. Trying was not enough. The second week came quietly. Bills arrived loudly. Rent reminder. Light bill. Water bill. Zainab stared at them. She felt heat in her chest. She refused to cook. Order food, she said. Sadiq checked his phone. Checked his wallet. He shook his head. There's no money for that. Zainab laughed. A bitter laugh. So what do you expect me to do? Sadiq said nothing. That silence returned. It made Zainab uncomfortable. Days passed. Food finished. Zainab stayed hungry. Waiting. Waiting for Sadiq to solve everything. But Sadiq was also tired. Very tired. One night, he came home late. Sweat on his face. Pain in his eyes. Zainab didn't ask how he was. She asked only one thing. What did you bring? Sadiq dropped his bag. Sat down slowly. Nothing today. That was the moment. Zainab exploded. Shouted. Cried. Insulted. You tricked me into this marriage. I left my life for you. You can't even provide. Each word cut deeper. Sadiq stood up. He held his head. I'm tired, he said quietly. Zainab didn't hear tiredness. She heard weakness. That night, Sadiq did not eat. He slept on the chair. Morning came. Sadiq didn't wake up early. Zainab noticed. She shook him. Sadiq. No response. She shook him harder. Sadiq. Still nothing. Fear entered the room. Her hands began to shake. She screamed for help. Neighbors rushed in. Someone called a taxi. At the hospital, doctors moved fast. Stress. Hunger. Pressure. Those were the words they used. Zainab sat down slowly. Her heart was beating loudly. The doctor looked at her. Who will take care of him? Zainab opened her mouth. No words came out. She looked at her phone. She called one number. The village. Mama Sadia arrived the next day. Wrapper tied. Bag in hand. Eyes calm. She greeted the doctors. Greeted the nurses. Then she looked at Zainab. She said nothing at first. That silence returned again. Finally, she spoke. Marriage is not social media. Zainab broke down. She cried. Not small crying. Real crying. The kind that shakes the body. Mama Sadia waited. She did not rush her. When Zainab calmed down, Mama Sadia spoke again. You wanted soft life without responsibility. This is the result. Those words hit hard. Zainab lowered her head. Mama Sadia stayed. She cooked, cleaned, watched over Sadiq. Zainab watched quietly. For the first time, she noticed something. Mama Sadia was not wicked. She was strong. Strong because life forced her to be. Days passed. Sadiq slowly recovered. Mama Sadia called Zainab one evening. My daughter, come and sit. Zainab obeyed. That was new. Mama Sadia looked at her closely. Do you want this marriage to survive? Zainab nodded. Yes. Mama Sadia continued. Then you must learn. Learn what? Responsibility. Respect. Balance. Zainab swallowed hard. The next morning, Mama Sadia woke her early. Not with shouting. With gentle knocking. Zainab stood up. That surprised herself. Mama Sadia gave her work. Simple work. Sweep. Cook. Wash. Zainab struggled. Her hands hurt. Her back hurt. But something else happened. Her heart softened. She cooked for Sadiq. Mama Sadia tasted it. She nodded. Better. That one word meant everything. Days turned into weeks. Zainab changed slowly. Not overnight. Slowly. She woke earlier. Complained less. Listened more. Mama Sadia washed. Quietly. One night, Mama Sadia said something that shocked Zainab. Soft life is not money. Zainab looked up. Mama Sadia continued. Soft life is peace. Those words stayed. Deeply. But the biggest test was still coming. Because soon, the village would call again. And Zainab would have to face it. Ready or not.